Hello, everyone. Listen, what a coincidence, eh? That this video from Mr. MBB, entire fleet of unknown aerial phenomena near Antarctica. Listen, you're gonna be wowed by this. At the same time that this surveillance spy balloon is caught in the skies of America. Okay, when they say that they are just doing surveillance for weather and please, please look at this. We're gonna see now about the balloon, okay? But listen, at the same time, look what happens, okay? Wait, I'm gonna get my face out. Please, look at this.
Sort of white tic tac, white orbs, call them what you will, but they are very mysterious and there's a lot of them. Here's the location of the space station when Mary made this observation on February the 2nd of 2023.
This is 2 days ago. Well, that balloon has been 2 or 3 days there, no? In the skies of the USA, of America. Look at this.
Just a few hours ago. And get ready because these objects, whatever they are going to start to come into the field of view. Right there, you just saw two
Look at
at
that.
an incredibly high rate of speed. Now you're going to see more come into the field of view. Get a load of that, would you?
Look at
See how
that.
some are moving fast, some are moving slow.
All this black that you see is the Pacific Ocean. And this camera is from the International Space Station. All credit to Mary Hall and Mr. MBB 333, okay? Look at all these lights. What are they? Look at this.
They all appear to be white. They're all about the same size because of depth perception here. I think we have some that are a little closer to the ISS and some that are a little farther away. So that makes them look a little bit bigger. I think they're all about the same size, but as you can clearly see, they're all moving at various speeds. Again, some slower, some faster, moving down here. And look at that one there going very, very fast.
What are
This is
they?
down near Antarctica, and that's the direction that these objects are headed towards Antarctica, down in the deepest parts of the southern Pacific Ocean. And again, Mary just noticed this today within the last 24 hours. These objects were spotted from the International Space Station down in the southern Pacific Ocean. There's a fast one right there.
What are these? At the same time, that 2 or 3 days, they say that this balloon is there. Look at this. Look at this in the news.
Tonight seems straight out of a Hollywood spy thriller. There is a balloon high in the sky floating above history's greatest power, America, threatening America's national security, and Americans don't seem to know what to do about it. Reports earlier emerged of a spy balloon believed to come from China floating above Montana.
See, around 2 or 3 days back. Okay? At the same time, that video is made of all those objects. Now, look at this.
Now, where America has several nuclear missile silos. I am not making this up. Have a look at this. This is what we are talking about. This is the suspected Chinese spy balloon flying over the city of Billings in Montana. It was first spotted by a local resident and then by multiple others. In fact, if you go to Twitter, you will find countless eyewitness videos of this. In fact, spotting it seems to have become a raging trend. Everyone in Montana wants to get a glimpse. Let's first play out for you a statement by a Montana resident who first saw this.
I was
See, China announced a space station in Antarctica. China building a satellite ground station in Antarctica when all this of this balloon, because I think that's the trajectory the balloon's supposed to go. And all of a sudden, all those lights heading towards Antarctica. Please keep on looking.
actually at work and I was getting ready to leave for the day. And just a few minutes earlier, I'd seen some news reports of some airspace restrictions here in Billings. And so I thought that was a little suspicious. And I was looking out the window like I normally do, and I just happened to spot it out of the corner of my eye. And at first I thought it was a star, but I thought that was kind of crazy because it was broad daylight, and when I looked at it, it was just too big to be a star.
Now, before I go further, you must know this. This balloon from China was apparently doing surveillance of American nuclear assets in Montana. It was first spotted, according to the Pentagon, near the silo fields at the Malmstrom Air Force Base. And what is China saying about this? China's foreign ministry has said that a balloon that America suspects of conducting surveillance was a civilian airship used for research, mainly meteorological purposes.
Research. Research in the same area as this.
Over here's a larger, slower one.
See?
Here's another fast one.
What were they spying at? What do they know? Let's keep on listening a little bit more.
The statement said the airship has limited steering capability and deviated far from its planned course because of winds. It said China regrets the unintended entry of the airship into the US airspace. And this raises a series of questions. The questions that remain: how long has the balloon been flying there? At least 2 to 3 days, as per official.
At the same time as that video. Okay? Now, listen to this.
No. So you've heard America's version, you've also heard China's version. If we go by the statements from both the sides, it seems this balloon is set to be a fresh irritant in the China-US relationship. Expect this fiasco to perhaps blow up in the days ahead. No pun intended. Meanwhile, let's tell you what's happening miles away in Antarctica. A new Chinese threat has emerged. This Global Times report tells you what this is all about. A new Chinese satellite ground station.
See?
It's being built on the icy continent to help China monitor its satellites and develop its marine economy. This station will be built at the Zhongshan Station in Antarctica, one of China's 2 permanent research stations in Antarctica. It is located by the Prez Bay in East Antarctica, slightly south of the Indian Ocean. What's even more intriguing is that this project will not be alone. It is part of a string of broader initiatives which China plans to launch in Antarctica.
See?
And this report has evoked some serious concerns on whether China will be using this station for espionage or to militarize the Antarctic.
Now, see what's going on? At the same time, this balloon that's everywhere. See? I use WeOn News. Okay, Gravitas, the credit is for them. Okay, it's their video. I don't use Sky News because they have license and they strike everybody. So that's why I always use this news. So at the same time, that balloon is headed all over the Pacific to America, deviated, as they say. 2 days ago, from the International Space Station, all this black is the Pacific Ocean, and it's headed from north to south. See where that balloon is? What were they spying at?
Went through there so fast, if you blinked, you would have missed it. This one here looks larger because
What
I
is
think
this?
it's closer to the International Space Station.
They are not planes. Okay, just keep on watching.
Here's a collection of 3 right here that are moving at various speeds. One moving faster than the other 2. The other 2 appear to be moving at about the same speed. They continue. This goes on for the better part of 5 minutes. They just keep coming from the north to the south. They're moving again towards Antarctica. And I think if we could see the full magnitude of this entire fleet, there would be many more to see. We've got a huge amount of ocean over here to the left and over here to the right.
He's saying that if the camera would have been bigger, we would have seen more. That would have been filled. What are they? UIPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon, UFOs. It's all the same. Just they changed the name. What are they? What do they know that's up there? Wow. What timing? Wow. What timing? Yeah. What were they looking for? Come on. They don't even know what's that. They could be fallen angels or angels, you know?
That's not in the field of view of the camera. So common sense will tell us that there's probably more of these things over there in those areas that are not in the field of view of the camera. We're seeing a bunch in the field of view. It's almost like the space station went through a swarm of these objects and they were concentrated in that location down in the deep South Pacific Ocean, at least the majority of them. This thing is moving from west to east, and there's still objects coming into the field of view as this thing is moving towards sunrise
See?
over here near South America. It's not super close to South America, but that's the direction it's headed. And we're still seeing these objects, and you're going to see a large one over here to the right here in just
Or these are clouds. Clouds over the Pacific, okay? Now you're gonna see a huge one come through here. You're gonna see that's not a plane or anything like that.
a second. Here comes one there that's pretty good size. And there's another one right here that's moving fairly slow. There went a fast one over there to the left. That one there just brightened up. And you're going to see a large one, a pretty good size one over here to the right. See
See
it
that?
right there? That one was moving very fast. I zoom in and
Wow.
slow it down to try to get a good look at this thing.
Look at
And
this.
you really can't see any features on it.
See?
It looks like a
Look at that.
roundish tic-tac type
Come on.
object, just like the pilot.
What is that? What is that? What is that? And thousands and thousands of them. You know how big the Pacific Ocean is?
Have been describing out here above the Pacific Ocean. This happens to be down in the deep southern Pacific Ocean where there's not a whole lot of traffic.
See, this is New Zealand. Australia is there. All this is the Pacific. Somewhere up there is Hawaii. Then you come to South and North America. And just at the top in North America is where they find this Chinese balloon. See? What about the timing? Come on. See? What is this? What's going on in Antarctica? What's going on here? Come on. What is going on here? With the Chinese? Come on. What is going on? Even this looks like a UFO. Come on. What is going on?
Down here, especially in this area. So this would be a great place to travel if you're trying to stay away from human beings because there's not a whole lot of human activity in this part of the world. And the part of the world we're talking about
See? Look
is
at this.
right.
Look at this. See, Argentina, Uruguay, Peru, and up there, all the way up here, is where the Chinese balloon. They say that because of the winds, it's gone that way. It was intended to go another way. At the same time, all this fleet covers the Pacific Ocean heading towards Antarctica. And at the same time, they are building a new base. The Chinese, the Dragon.
Right here. That's where the majority of those objects that you just saw were located at via the International Space Station, located by Mary Hall. Once again, don't forget to stop by and check out her YouTube channel and subscribe to her YouTube channel.
See, Mary Hall, she does all this footage from the International Space Station, and she captures many amounts of orbs, and that leaves you scratching, eh?
As she does updates every day. And this is where those objects were at. Once again, they look like they were headed towards Antarctica.
So this is Mr. MBB333. Subscribe to his channel. It's brilliant. He does marvelous work. All this footage is not mine. It's from Mr. MBB. He gets the credit. Mary Hall, We On News, and just trying to share and trying all the time to look at everything that I share from a biblical perspective. I know that the red dragon knows something, so very weird stuff. See, massive fleet of orbs heading for Antarctica. Same time this balloon is seen. They're building this new base. I think that's the third or maybe fourth space that they have there. You know, wanted to make this small clip, and because I found it fascinating. This is trending topic everywhere, viral. Everybody knows this balloon. But when I saw Mr. MBB, with that fleet, I'm trying to put the pieces together. What? Heading towards more or less the same path. Heading over the Pacific Ocean. The balloon ending up in America. What were they spying there? How many days been there? The same time that massive fleet. Huh? Listen, one more time. I'm gonna show you this fleet because listen, it's pretty wow, amazing.
Fleet of objects flying
Okay.
through the sky, some going fast, some going slow. They're all about the same size. They're
The entire fleet, Antarctica. At the same time, this balloon there, I just find it fishy. I don't know.
white, and they appear to be some sort of white tic tac, white orbs. Call them what you will, but they are very mysterious, and there's a lot of them. Here's the location of the space station when Mary made this observation on February the 2nd of 2023. Just a few.
I think that many of other red dots that maybe you can see are ships, because all this black is the Pacific Ocean. But look at the entire fleet like popping up. Oof, what is that? The coincidence with a balloon.
Few hours ago. And get ready, because these objects, whatever they are going to start to come into the field of view. Right there, you just saw
Come
two
on.
at
What
an
is that?
incredibly high rate of speed. Now you're going to see more come into the field of
That-
view. Get a load of that, would you? See how some are moving fast, some are
is
moving
that?
slow. They all appear to be white. They're all about the same size because of depth perception here. I think we have some that are a little closer to the ISS and some that are a little farther.
Listen, it looks like space. It looks like I'm watching the universe. And that's the Pacific Ocean. What is that? It looks like stars. See, in the Bible, God calls the angels sons of God like stars, and named them all.
Away. So that makes them look a little bit bigger. I think they're all about the same size, but as you can clearly see, they're all moving at various speeds. Again, some slower, some faster, moving down here. And
Look
look
at
at that one
that.
there, going
Come
very,
on.
very fast. This is
If this would have been in daytime, all that black would have been blue. That's the Pacific Ocean and headed towards Antarctica. At the same time that balloon has wandered off from the Pacific and ended in America. And America accuses them of spying. Yeah, maybe they're not even spying America. They're spying this. What do they know?
down near Antarctica, and that's the direction that these objects are headed, towards Antarctica, down in the
Wow.
deepest parts of the southern.
Wow. Well, just wanted to put it out there, okay? Mr. MBB. The video, the content, everything is from him, okay? And thank you to We On News and every video that I share. They don't belong to me. I just share it with everybody, okay? So, hey, weird stuff, eh? Weird stuff. Love you all. Take care. And I love you. Everywhere in the world that you see me, I love you. Even if I don't know you, I love you. Okay, and take care. Take care. God bless your entire family.